Hello, everybody, and welcome to the messy junk room where we create whatever. Today on my desk, my very messy desk, we're going to be making tags with window pockets. We're going to make the tag or the journal card that goes inside the window. So excited that you're here. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that bell button, and join me here in the messy junk room. The third step, we have to make something to go in. That could be anything. This is a scrap piece of file folder. I think I will use it. It's perfect. With a little tweak here. This is going to be a little bit of a problem in that little corner here. Paper's coming up. And that might happen. Need this a little bit shorter. And we'll see. Oh, yes. Not too bad. It could have been a little bit bigger, but that's all right. Because it was so narrow there, the glue went right to the edge there. So this is as far as it will go in. Now, I'm finding that a little challenging to pull out, so I need to put a tab on there. That should do it. Let's decorate this up a little bit, though. We can ink around it. I wonder, what if, oh, that is perfect. If I can set it down perfectly. Uh-oh. I was trying to get the butterflies. That did not work. That covered that whole thing right up. Perfect. So we'll go in and trim. Now I like to sew in my samples. There's sewing around the edges, but you do not have to sew. It's just fun. It adds texture, adds interest. But you can also faux stitch and use a marker. This over. Look at that. Now, I covered up the ink that I did. So we'll just re-ink it. With my Jumbo Java. I'm going to put this on now so that if I sew, then it'll already be on. If I stamp, it will be part of the stamping. I'm gonna go this way. Whoa, come back. Beautiful. I'm not doing anything to the back except inking because that's a little journal space. Where a secret little message could go. Or a memory that you want to document. maybe a trip or a milestone or a goal. Whoa. This is going to sit in there. And you know what? I am actually going to round the corners. I'm not really around the corner girl. Whoa. But I think in this case, it will go in and out a little bit easier. See if my theory works. How is it not? How did that happen? Now it's not going in at all. What happened? Did I do the wrong one? I did the I did the wrong one. Okay. Oh, that does not surprise me at all. Do too much more and I'm going to lose my tab. Okay. Oh no! Oh dear. Every time I put on the camera, I'm like, is this going to be a short video? Short and sweet. Okay, before I put the ink on, let's see. Okay, there it is. Oh, this reminds me of the pumpkin I tried to carve yesterday. Oh my goodness. Can't carve a pumpkin to save my life. So we can just slip that in there. Yep. I think that's good. And now we can put a little decoration on there. And I think I want, because I really liked how it turned out on this one, the lady. Ooh, I like her. I'm actually going to have to take holidays to clean the junk room. Let's use one of these because that will instantly kind of give us a base to work with. Or we can continue to use our little scraps that we all have tons of. Just don't want to be here all day looking for them. So we'll put that there, maybe there, like that. And then a darker piece, or music. Can't go wrong with music. So maybe a piece to go there. Yep. And maybe if she's going, and maybe one for down there, which could be, look at all these numbers. Okay, that's gonna go. Just put it down now. And this is just regular school white glue, all-purpose glue. Need something to go across there. Just a little piece of something, that's all I want. Have it come off the tag and then trim it. Yep. Like that. And then we'll just trim. Trim. And then I'm going to put her like that. And I'm going to go right up to the edges of the stamp, because we don't want, when it's going in and out, we don't want those to curl up. Very nice. Have these we could put a sentiment there. These are from Digis. Might be too big. Be kind. Be kind might fit there. To get them this tiny, I shrunk them down. Choose joy every day. That's a good one. Let's see if I can straighten it up. Straighten it up to be straight, a straight line. I'm not too sure. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. Choose joy every day. That's going to live there. My choose joy every day is not straight, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't know if it needs anything else or if we just keep it like that. So we'll keep it like that. This one. So we need to find something much larger. I'm just going to use my master board. So I need about that much off the top. There we go. I think it's right there. Is that where I want it? Yes. And then I think for this one, I want the card to have the tab on it. Let's see if I can do that. I'm going to lose all that rub on there, but that's okay. So what I mean is that when this goes inside, this becomes its own tab. Oh, it is coming up from the bottom here. Now this was the first time I used it. It was regular PVA glue. So there is something to be said for using art glitter glue, because you don't have this problem after it dries. Unless, of course, you're really rough and you toss it in there. I'm going to give that a minute and trim off a little bit so that it can go in a little smoother. And I want to trim off a little bit more of this. There we go. Now to decorate. I'm going to use this big one. It's a sticker, if I can get it. And I think it'll look good right here. Add a little bit of color. And I love using mushrooms. I also love using butterflies, so we can always use butterflies. It's a nice big one. I don't know about that though. Ooh. I like that. Gonna use some numbers. Gonna put some stamps. Maybe. This is Tim Holtz, Stampers Anonymous, Field Notes. It is a very good stamp to have, even if you have to save up for it. It is worth it. It's pretty much got everything you need. Don't be like me and go buy everything. You don't need everything. That's gonna go there. We put this up right there. Can't see it. Maybe this would work there. Yep. Does it need anything else? I'm gonna glue down the center. So if you're not sure about something, or you think you might want to add the glue down the middle. And then if you feel like you need to add something, could be anything, I suppose. Oh, do we want a squirrel on top? No. How about a bird? Bird. I like that bird. What else do I have? No. Flowers, no. Maybe. No. What about? Tea tags are another great way to decorate. So I'll put that there. Winnings or 300? Let's do that. Does it matter? I Just tuck that back in there. Oops, he moved. I think that's good. So I'll finish, whoops, gluing this down. Little ink around the edges. I'm going to, this kind of went wonky. Put some glue along here. This one doesn't want to stay down. I'm going to surround the edges. I'm going to have to cut this off because it's going the wrong side. So put this in like that. Now the only thing left, we have, those are the originals. There's the ones made in this video. Oops, oops, there we go. Now to make them a tag, I just have a Timmy's card with different angles cut to help make my corners the same. This one I could probably go a little bit deeper if I wanted to. I seem to have my favorite angle. Oh, I still have to cover that. And then, if you want to put a hole up there, you can do that. If you have, you can use a hole punch. I'm going to use this punch. And I'm just eyeballing it. And then I'm using I'm going to use some little blobs. Just some little blobs. I don't even know where there, just making some marks, just so it's not stark white. There, see, just like that. On that one. That one's done. And then on this one, to finish it off, you can just use anything to cover this to create a writing space. Let's use this. Get my yoo-hoo glue. Probably should have put this on first before I did the hole. And just trim around this. Make sure you don't cut that off, because it would be easy to do. And this is curling up a little bit because I did use glue stick, so it's doing a curl, but that's all right. I'm going to put it under something. Give it some ink. And again, we'll just use my little dots. coffee grounds, tea grounds. I have a terrible habit of leaving glue lids off, glue stick lid off, and then it dries out. Not sure I like that little piece, but we could always just use our pokey tool, or if you have an X-Acto knife, just get that out. Oh. A little messy back here. I'll just use some scissors to trim that, and it's a little bit wet. And there we have it. Where do we put these? Well, my last year's Ephemerumber has become my idea book. I need to put one of them in here. Now, I could use this as a standalone. I could use it, because I don't have very many pockets. I could just stick it somewhere for now. There we go. Perfect in there for now. I've got to make some pockets in here. I do not have too many pockets. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.